Gemini, you are not reading this by mistake. It is not a whim of destiny nor a digital accident. You have arrived at these words because an invisible force, wiser than time itself, has whispered your name among the stars. This message was not written for everyone. It was written for you, Gemini. You have been guided here by a vibration that belongs to you, an energy that recognizes your silent thoughts, your quiet wounds, and your deepest desires. You have been summoned. And when the universe summons, you do not ask why. You listen, you feel, you receive. The cards move before me, not by chance. They recognize each other, they seek each other, and now they seek you. The first card trembles with the energy of air, your element, and it tells me that you are standing at the threshold of revelation. But before opening the door to abundance, the universe demands cleansing, clarity, justice. Something or someone has tried to dim your light, and the cards know it. I see shadows disguised as advice, friendships that smile with cold lips, eyes that follow your steps with envious curiosity. Do not fear, Gemini. The universe has seen what you haven't yet. Divine justice is preparing to act. You feel that things have twisted, that you've walked on stone paths where once there were flowers. But listen carefully. It is not punishment, it is purification. The trials that have entered your life are the fire that turns iron into a sword, and you, child of air, are learning to fly even through smoke. The universe has not forgotten you. It's simply preparing the ground so that everything false collapses. Whatever doesn't vibrate with you will fall away, and when it does, do not mourn it. It is liberation, not loss. Gemini, for weeks you felt that someone or something has tried to interfere with your energy. And you are right. The cards of judgment and the moon cross before me, pointing to soft betrayals, disguised words, glances that try to steal your calm. But the universe has its own mechanisms of balance. Whoever wished you darkness will see their reflection multiplied by 3. And you, if you stay silent and your heart remains clean, will receive triple the light. That is the law that never fails, the justice that is unseen yet always delivered. There is a phrase you must say now, softly, as a decree of power. Nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. Repeat it 3 times, with your soul, not with your mouth. Every word is a spark breaking invisible chains. Every repetition is a promise to yourself, a promise never again to be the victim of others' storms. And as you say it, feel your chest expand. Air enters, burdens leave. You are reclaiming your sacred space, your original energy. A transition is approaching. The cards show me the symbol of the portal, a door half open, half shadow, half sun. It is the passage between the cycle of pain and the rebirth of abundance. But this doorway isn't crossed with your feet, it's crossed with your awareness. Stop looking back, stop feeding memories that already served their purpose. The past is an echo, not a home. If you remain there, you'll repeat the same patterns again and again. But if you bless it and release it, everything will change in a single sunrise. And here comes the warning, soft, yet firm. There are decisions you must soon make. Do not make them with fear, but with truth. Those who act from fear repeat their chains. Those who act from faith create miracles. And you, Gemini, are being called to create miracles. That restlessness you feel in your chest, that sense that something great is about to happen, it isn't anxiety, it is your soul sensing expansion. The tarot shows me your duality, that gift so few understand. Within you live the sun and the shadow, the doubt and the certainty, the curious child and the ancient sage. That duality isn't your weakness, it's your cosmic seal. The gods gave you 2 faces so you could see the world from both sides, the visible and the unseen. So even when you feel divided, You are actually more complete than most. Remember, nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. When you say it, the universe will recognize your voice. In love, an energy vibrates with nostalgia. Someone is thinking of you in silence, someone who doesn't dare speak what they feel. But the cosmos invites you not to look back. The love of the past, however beautiful it seemed, belongs to a version of you that no longer exists. You are being reborn, and the new you cannot live in old places. For those in a relationship, the key word will be communication. Don't be afraid to say what you feel, even if your voice trembles. What is spoken from the soul heals. What is silenced rots. For those alone, love approaches with an unexpected energy, a connection of souls that logic cannot explain. Someone will arrive with a message that your intuition understands before your ears do. Do not rush, do not fear. You will recognize them by their gaze, for it will be a mirror of your own light. In money matters, Gemini, the cards speak of movement. You've gone through moments of scarcity, but those vibrations are fading. The wheel of fortune is turning again in your favor. Money will begin to flow, not as an avalanche, but as a river regaining its course. Don't be impatient. The flow will grow gradually. But here's the secret. Be grateful before you receive. Gratitude is the key that multiplies. Give thanks even for what hasn't arrived yet, because by doing so, you give the universe permission to manifest it. Write this in the comments as a decree and a call for transformation. I claim my abundance and my divine power here and now. And as a way of honoring this connection with the universe that has reached you today, give this message a like. Not as an empty gesture, but as a commitment to yourself, a signal to the universe that you're ready to open your doors, to receive, to trust. By doing this, you activate the cycle of reciprocity. You give energy, you receive energy. I see a figure in your reading, an ancestral guardian, a protective energy that has walked beside you without you realizing it. Some would call it an angel, others a guide, others an ancestor. The name doesn't matter. Its mission does. To protect you from collapse, to hold you when you falter. Feel its presence. You are not alone. You never were. The hardest nights were also the most watched. When you thought no one heard you, the universe was silently watching, waiting for the perfect moment to return your light multiplied. In work, Gemini, I see shifts. Hidden truths revealed, unexpected movements, opportunities disguised as challenges. If you lose something, smile. What leaves now does so to make room for something far better. Your mind, always agile, must focus. Do not scatter your energy. Your ideas are your gold, but only if you plant them with discipline. This cycle demands strategy, not improvisation. The card of the magician stands beside you. You have all the elements in your favor. You only need to believe you deserve them. Your color for this phase is deep blue, the color of the calm sky and the mysterious sea. Wear it to attract mental clarity and emotional serenity. Your lucky numbers: 3, 9, 18, and 27. Your spiritual energy: air in ascension, symbol of movement, freedom, and revelation. Gemini, there are promises waiting to be fulfilled. Don't fight against time. Don't force the process. The seed doesn't bloom because you shout at the soil. It blooms because it trusts the earth. So must you trust that everything meant for you is already on its way. Remember your decree. Nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. This is the beginning of your rebirth. In the second part, the universe will reveal to you the signs, the coincidences, the dreams that are not dreams but messages. You will discover how the portals of love and prosperity are opening before you. Gemini, as I open the cards once again and let the incense rise like a thread between worlds, a different vibration filled the air. It isn't the energy of chaos, but of rebirth. The universe makes me feel that you are awakening, as though a part of you, asleep for so long, is finally remembering its purpose. It is not coincidence. It is pure causality, divine synchronicity. What you are reading now is an answer you asked for without words. An echo of a prayer you whispered on a night when silence was heavy and you thought no one was listening. But the universe heard you. And now, it responds. The cards spin on their own. The sound of their shuffle is like an ancient whisper. The Sun card rises in the center, the symbol of revelation, of clarity after the storm. Around it appear the reversed devil and the star, shining together. It's the sign. Darkness dissolves, chains loosen, and light breaks through. Listen carefully, Gemini. The hidden enemies, the heavy energies, the thoughts that weren't yours, they're beginning to fall away. Divine justice is acting now, and even if you don't yet see it in the physical realm, it has already begun in the invisible one. Those who played with your light will face their own reflection crumbling. You don't need to do anything. Only remain faithful to your light. In the coming days, the universe will speak to you through repetitive signs. You'll see mirrored numbers, feel a presence nearby, hear a song whose words seem written for you. Don't ignore them. Each sign is an instruction, a guide toward your purpose. When you see these signals, repeat your power decree. Nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. Because that phrase, spoken with faith, is an astral key that opens paths and neutralizes dark vibrations. I feel that many Geminis have endured months of confusion, emotional exhaustion, inexplicable losses. But all of this was the prelude to balance. What left had to leave. What hurt had to hurt. For only through fire is gold purified. And you, who doubted your strength, are forging one of the strongest energies of all. Sometimes life breaks you just to show you the material you are made of. And yours, Gemini, is made of wind and thunder, of air that travels and cannot be trapped. The universe shows me images, a stopped clock, a turning key, a butterfly emerging from a wound. These are your symbols. You felt that time stopped, that nothing moves, but that isn't true. The clock of the soul runs on different rhythms. You haven't fallen behind. You're synchronizing. And that turning key represents an opportunity that approaches. Something new will open a path that once seemed closed. Your transformation will be so visible that even those who doubted you will have to recognize your brilliance. Gemini, you are tired of giving. You have carried others while you yourself were falling apart. You have been a shoulder, a comfort, a light for many who then walked away without looking back. But here comes the universe's message. It is time for you to receive. The energetic balance is restoring itself. What you gave returns multiplied. Do not feel guilty for receiving. Do not feel selfish for prioritizing yourself. The universe wants you to be full, because only from abundance can you give again. I sense a protective presence on your right. Perhaps an ancestor, a grandmother, a guardian spirit who has been with you since before you were born. It says, do not fear change, for behind every ending lies a beginning you cannot yet imagine. And then, the death card appears, not as an ending, but as resurrection. The false, the old, the low vibrations are being cleared out of your energy field. Can you feel it? That sensation of emptiness is not loss. It is space. Space for the new, space for what truly belongs to you. In love, a second chance is revealed. You may have felt that love was no longer meant for you, that your wounds were too deep. But someone, whether new or returning, will arrive with different intentions. This time it is not about games. It's about truth. This person vibrates with your purest essence, not your ego. You'll recognize them because their presence calms you, not confuses you. For those already in a relationship, a rebirth comes. Old conflicts dissolve, hearts reconnect in empathy. If both desire it, the bond can become stronger than ever. And for those alone, the universe is preparing you for a love that won't be a patch, but a mirror of the soul. Now the tarot shows me a road marked with golden symbols. In the realm of finances and work, the Chariot card signifies triumph, but also decision. You'll have to move, to act, to trust yourself even when the path isn't fully clear. There will be proposals, unexpected opportunities, even chaotic turns that push you towards something greater. The universe says, do not fear losing a door when a portal is about to open. Gemini, your intuition will be your compass. What your mind doubts, your soul already knows. There is a phrase you must write in the comments as a manifestation decree. I accept change, I trust the process, and I open myself to the miracles of the universe. And as a way to thank the cosmos for bringing this message to you, give a like to this video or message. Not out of habit, but as a pact. By doing so, you seal your energy in a cycle of openness. The universe sees your gesture and responds by multiplying blessings. Remember, giving and receiving are the same dance. I feel your energy beginning to rise. The cards vibrate with a magnetism unseen before. The Ace of Cups appears. Love, healing, new emotions, new connections. Your heart opens. Your gifts awaken. You have felt misunderstood, but the universe understands you. You have asked for signs, and you are receiving answers. Do not doubt it any longer. The dreams you've been having recently are not random. They are messages. If you see water, it is cleansing you. If you see flight, air is guiding you. If you see fire, your soul is transforming. Gemini, you are leaving behind the cycle of struggle and entering the cycle of flow. You no longer need to fight for your place. It is already yours. You have sown enough. You have endured enough. Now comes the time to harvest. But there is one last warning. Watch your words. What you declare now will manifest faster than ever. Do not complain. Decree. Do not curse. Bless. Do not ask from lack. Affirm from certainty. Say, for instance, it is already done. I already have it. I already am it. Because in truth, you already are. The universe insists again and again. Your moment of justice has arrived. Those who underestimated you will witness your rise. Those who betrayed you will see your light. Not through revenge, but through truth. There is no greater revenge than peace. No greater victory than abundance. And both are destined for you. The color vibrating with you in this phase is gold, symbol of royalty, prosperity, and inner power. Carry something golden with you, even a small detail, to remind the universe that you recognize your own worth. Your power numbers: 11, 22, 33, and 44. Your spiritual energy: solar wind, air turned to fire, representing expansion and accelerated transformation. Gemini, this part of the message is a reminder. Not everyone deserves to know where you're heading. Some blessings must be protected by silence. Don't share your plans, projects, or dreams just yet. The universe works in secret, and it asks that you do the same. When you bloom, let your light be the answer. And if doubt ever visits, repeat your decree once more, with power. Nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. Your light is not borrowed, it is ancestral. Your path is not random, it is sacred. Your destiny is not being written, it is remembering who you are. Prepare yourself, because the third and final part will bring the ultimate revelation. The promise of victory, love, abundance, and wholeness waiting for you beyond this cycle. There, the universe will show you the closing of the portal, the fulfillment of your decree, and the beginning of your new life. Do you feel it, Gemini? That vibration in your chest, that gentle shiver running through you as you read these words. It is not a coincidence. It is the echo of the universe confirming that this message was meant for you, that this reading has traveled through dimensions to reach you exactly when you needed it most. You know it. Deep within your soul, you recognize it. This is not chance, it is destiny. The cards now open like a fan of light. They no longer tremble, no longer hide secrets. Everything is clear. The cycle of shadows ends here. And before you rises a portal of renewal, an expansion so vast that even your boldest dreams cannot contain it. The World card crowns the reading. Fulfillment, success, balance, the union between the divine and the earthly. Beside it appear the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, the combination that announces abundance in all its forms, material, spiritual, and emotional. Gemini, what is coming for you will not resemble anything you have lived before. The universe says to you, you have already paid your karmic debts. Now you deserve to receive. Everything you gave returns. Everything you waited for blooms. Everything you lost is reborn. The storm you faced did not come to destroy you. It came to teach you how to dance in the rain. And now that you know how, the sun rises again and finds you stronger, wiser, brighter. There are energies that have been trying to return to you. People from the past who feel your rise and want to come closer. Be careful. Not everyone who returns deserves a place in your new stage. The universe warns you. Do not rebuild bridges the divine already burned for you. Not everyone who was part of your story deserves to appear in your chapter of glory. Listen to your intuition. If your soul feels peace, open the door. If it hesitates, close it without looking back. The lesson of this phase is discernment, not nostalgia. And here the universe gives you your first decree of victory. Everything that is mine by divine right finds me effortlessly and without pain. Repeat it 3 times. Write it if you can. Each word is a golden thread connecting you to the frequency of miracles. This is your time of harvest, and everything that belongs to you will begin to manifest. Money, opportunities, love, recognition, serenity. Not by luck, but by alignment. The tarot shows the Justice card, and upon it, a beam of light falls in perfect balance. Divine justice has acted, Gemini. No more confusion, no more emotional abuse, no more giving without receiving. Those who hurt you, who deceived you, who played with your kindness, they are being confronted by their own shadows. You might not see it, but the universe is handling it. Your mission now is not to look back, but to look toward the horizon where your reward already shines. You have learned the difference between what you desire and what you deserve. And now, the universe prepares to give you what you deserve. Remember, what vibrates with you does not need to be chased. What is yours is never late. It arrives exactly when you are ready to receive it. And you, Gemini, are ready. I see in your cards the symbol of the phoenix. You have been reduced to ashes, yes, but not to disappear, rather to be reborn greater, brighter. This is the rebirth of the Gemini soul. The duality within you, the one who fears and the one who trusts, the one who doubts and the one who dreams, finally unites. There is no longer division. You are one. You are whole. What once fragmented you now fortifies you. What once hurt now propels you. The universe gives you a second decree, one you must say aloud, firmly, looking upward as one who affirms a destiny already fulfilled. I am ready to receive what the universe has already prepared for me. Repeat it 3 times. Feel how the energy changes. You are not asking, you are claiming. Because what is yours already exists in another realm, and by repeating it, you bring it into this one. In love, the future dresses itself in sincere promises. Those in relationships will enter a stage of deep connection and mutual healing. Old wounds will close, and what seemed fractured will be repaired with true love. For singles, love arrives without warning, but with purpose. It won't be a whim, it will be destiny. It will be someone who recognizes you beyond the body, someone who dreamed of you before seeing you. And if you are healing from a broken heart, hear this. You were never the one who lost, they were the one who could not see you. The universe knows this, and life itself will compensate you with a love so pure it will make the old ones look like illusions. In finances, the Ace of Pentacles appears again. Money coming in, investments blooming, unexpected opportunities. It may be a promotion, a new project, a creative offer, even a gift you weren't expecting. The wheel of destiny turns in your favor, and the only thing the universe asks is faith. Faith not in others, but in yourself. Your mind, Gemini, is the most powerful instrument you possess. When you think in scarcity, you attract it. When you think in abundance, you create it. So think, feel, and act like someone who already has everything they desire. Because you do, it's only waiting to manifest. Write in the comments, as the seal of your commitment to your rebirth. I am the light, the abundance, and the love that the universe manifests on this earth. And as a symbolic act of gratitude, give this message a like, not out of habit, but as one who lights a candle for the universe. It is your way of saying, I am ready to receive more. That simple gesture activates a frequency of reciprocity. You give energy, you receive energy. The universe smiles as it watches you awaken. The cards slowly close, leaving behind an air of profound peace. The struggle has ended, Gemini. Now begins expansion. You'll see how, in the coming days, the pieces fit by themselves. Unexpected messages, coincidences that make you laugh, paths opening where walls once stood. It is not external magic. It is your power returning to you. The color accompanying you in this new cycle is white with golden shimmer, a symbol of purity, of beginnings, of divine connection. Your lucky numbers for the coming days: 5, 10, 17, 28, and 39. Your spiritual energy: crystal air, air that no longer confuses, but cleanses. Now listen carefully. Everything you have gone through was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to remind you of your immense power. You have endured nights others wouldn't have survived. You have smiled when you had every reason to cry, and the universe has seen it. Every tear was a vow, every fall a promise, and now comes the fulfillment. Prepare yourself, for what is coming is great, and it is coming fast. And once again, as the final closing, repeat your ultimate decree, the one that has protected your path since the beginning, not merely as affirmation, but as blessing. Nothing and no one can extinguish my light, because my light comes from the universe itself. Say it with power. Say it with faith. Say it knowing that by doing so, you close one cycle and open another in which you are the center, the channel, the force. Gemini, the universe bids you farewell under a mantle of calm. The stars whisper your name with gratitude because you have remembered who you are. Days of clarity await you, nights of inspiration, sacred encounters, and unexpected victories. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Everything is aligned. And if you ever again feel lost, return to this message. Read it once more. Here will remain your stellar map, your code, your sign. You have been reborn. Gemini, your story is only beginning. Your soul shines again. And now the universe smiles, saying, mission accomplished.